And what about, I have a question in terms of knowing your calling, knowing what you would like to do, because I believe you and I are lucky enough to really know what we would like to do, or at least right now for the time being. But I know many people, many of my clients and some of people in my private life, they struggle with finding what to do and finding what their calling is. So my question is, what do you think, how people can, what can help them to find their calling, or at least to move in that direction?
Well, I've struggled with it a long time, and I still feel like I'm finding my calling. I think it is a day at a time. I think we're looking for this golden nugget that's going to solve all the angst and worry or suffering that we hold by not feeling fulfilled, or doing something that doesn't fill us up or bring us joy, or is aligned to what we really truly want to do. And I don't think there's a silver bullet answer. That I think it's today, what's bringing me joy, what fills me up, and move steps towards that. I'm guilty of it. I have these massive, big dreams and visions for Kaya, and I want to be there. And I know I have to take probably a million steps before those dreams are realized. It's not to say that I can't realize them, but it's taking a step at a time and not trying to find the answer at once, for me.
Good point. And I would like to add to it, because many people think that when they're unhappy at their present job, they think that they work just to put bread into the table, and sometimes they are the only breadwinner or the main breadwinner in the family, and they suffer. They don't like their job. They are there only for the money. And they tell me, I don't have the luxury to quit my job. And what I usually recommend is to squeeze the elements that they like to do, some hobbies or exploring other opportunities, whether they are still at their present job. So we don't necessarily have to drastically change what we do in order to move into a different direction. And I recall, I didn't quit my job in the corporate world right away. I actually only quit it when I had my first internship, psychotherapy internship, when I had to be there 100%. Before that, I actually worked and went to graduate school. It was hard, but I think taking it one step at a time, plus squeezing the things that you love to do into your maybe mundane or difficult present work, it's also a possibility. What do you think of this?
Yes, I think we're taught to compartmentalize finding joy or fulfillment or peace in certain areas of our life. And part of my passion behind Kaya is not like breaking down the walls of compartmentalizing our lives and living fully in whatever section of our life we're in, whether that be our jobs, our personal life, our relationships, our family. That for me, when I was leading a marketing team, it was in the advertising industry, and I don't have a huge passion for advertising, but I have a huge passion for people and teams and relationships. And so when times got hard, it was easy for me to focus on the people that I was with. I loved who I was working with and around and being around them, not necessarily advertising.